My name is Matthew Cook.
And I'm Rosario Dawson.
We do not need incremental change, we need bold leadership. And that is what Bernie Sanders brings to the conversation.
When women aren't getting paid equally, that means that they're not able to pay off their student loans faster. That means that their children don't get fed as much. That means that you're stunting whole families for generations.
When we talk about fair wages, I want every man in this room to stand with the women of this country, demand pay equity.
Bernie is the first person to recognize that we cannot be having private prisons running these detention centers. These are people that we're talking about. We're not talking about just numbers.
I've talked to some of the young kids who, with tears rolling down their cheeks, are scared to death that today they may, or their parents may, be deported.
Many years ago, Americans fought for public education so that poor and working class families would have a chance at better jobs. Today, a college education is the equivalent.
When we talk about public education, it should include free tuition at public colleges and universities.
We cannot afford to have so many people across America not reaching for the stars because they're worried about debt. They need to be reaching for the stars because of the greater humanity. That child that is sitting there and contemplating just dropping out of high school or going on to college, that could be the person, that could be the difference.
Truly, this is a future to believe in. It is not a dream, it is a vision, and it is worth going for with all of our might.
Never forget how much we had to fight for in this country. When the first Europeans settled here and declared independence, that all men were born equal, human beings from Africa weren't considered human beings at all. There was no 40-hour work week, no minimum wage, no safe working conditions. There was no Bill of Rights. For years, we had to fight for all of it. We always have to fight, because the moment we stop, it gets taken away. It's either progress or regress.
Once upon a time, as a woman, I couldn't vote. Once upon a time, as a Native Indian woman, as a woman of color, I didn't have a voice, but I do now. And so let's take advantage of this moment. Be the change that you want to see in the world. Get everyone together, your friends, your family, and vote.